And it's like most of them say it's like hitting a reset switch, like their whole brain, boom, and they were able to write a whole new path, like it was night and day. I think that's really interesting and promising. But for anybody that, dude, at considering, let's see, 11 years ago, that would have been what, 2012. So yeah, I mean, if you're talking about 2012, you were white knuckling recovery the whole time, and I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Seriously. Seriously. I've always had the good fortune to not have an inclination for those sorts of things. I think mostly because it kind of scares me what I see, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the DARE program worked for me, and those seem like the kind of drugs that they warned me about. So it's like I've always stayed clear of them. But for anybody that didn't and then somehow got over it, that's strong. Let's see. It was good to parents beg you to make biscuits and gravy. Hell yeah. Mine wasn't anything strong, but I had to kick steroids. Oh. Yes, yes. So those beans will probably be done at the exact same time that the pork comes out of the oven. We've got an hour left on the clock. We want to start the rice with 40 minutes to go. So let's start thinking about the rice, what we want to, oh wait, I'm back here. Let's start thinking about the rice and what we want to prep, how we want to make that. So first off, I suppose we need to find the rice because earlier I thought it was over here and I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Still in the bag. Oh no! I had to sacrifice the sauce. Oh wait, still back over here. I had to sacrifice the sauce. Sorry, I'm still getting used to there being a face cam over here. I used to have to turn around for everything because that used to be the only face cam. I've just got this set up like last week or the week before. Alright, now I'm going to turn this down to where it's not quite as aggressive of a boil, to where it's more of a simmer. And I'm going to let that kind of work and do its thing for a while. You don't want, so here's one of the keys to beans. It's one of the keys to a lot of things in cooking actually. Is give it time. Like, a lot of people are in a hurry to do things. And if you're in a hurry, pick a dish that can be done in a hurry. But don't try and force something to be fast that is supposed to take a long time. So like with these beans, what you want to do is you just want to give them time to just sit. You want them to sit and simmer and do their thing. You don't want to stir them, because if you stir them too much, that'll break the beans up, and that's how you get like gloopy beans. The way you end up with nice whole beans and a nice clear broth, relatively speaking, is to not mess with the beans. Like, get them stirred up so that all the seasoning is combined and everything's good. And then after about the first 20 minutes or so that they've been boiling, stop. Just leave them alone. Don't touch them, don't bother them, don't mess with them. And then whenever they're done cooking, you know, like, just get a spoonful, test the beans, see if it's done. If it's not, you're not going to go stirring, you just leave it alone. But yeah, if you leave them still, the beans will stay whole and the broth will stay as a broth. if you keep stirring them and mixing them around much past the first 20-minute mark, the beans will start to break down and shed starch, and it makes a kind of a gluey mess. So if you've ever ended up with gluey beans, that's probably what happened, is you ended up stirring them too much. Okay, so I got a little saucepan here that I had to wash up, and in that we will make our rice. So let's grab a cup of our rice. Sieve, and let's rinse the rice. So guys, whenever I'm rinsing the rice, I'm just putting water in there, and I'm just kind of working the grains around with my fingers, trying to strip the starch off of the grains. And we'll rinse this out and do this several times, but we're just going to do it until the water is clear, and I'll show you how clear is, because it'll never be truly clear, because it's always going to release a little bit of starch, but I'll show you what I mean. Can you see the bubble action on this? This is kind of a perfect simmer. This is exactly where I want it. You guys see how that's nice and it's staying pretty clear, like you can still see the rice down. So this will be the last time that we do this, and then we'll just measure up our water. So old school rice method used to be 2-to-1. New school rice method seems to be rinse like this and then go 1-to-1 with the water to rice ratio. And so far that's worked out pretty well for us. So I think we're going to continue on that path, because sometimes the 2-to-1 leaves gummy rice. This always seems to be kind of just right.
Having to wipe beer out of my hair because Rowdy just about tripped me again.
All right, so I'm going to measure a cup of water into this. And now I'm going gonna add in a little salt. A little bit of leftover rendered bacon fat. Oh wait, we're over here. Leftover rendered bacon fat. I'm running low, it's time to make bacon. Good thing I just bought a bunch of it. When it comes to Cuban food, when the question is, can I add? If it's a pork product, the answer is yes. Cubans love pork. Pork and fish. All right, so a little bit of bacon fat. Let's see, water, salt's in there, and now we need turmeric. Turmeric. Alright, where'd it go? Turmeric, come out, wherever you are. Oh, look out. You guys are getting a door to the face. Turmeric. Alright, come on. Bro, I have found every short spice in my arrangement except for the one that I need. Okay, come on. Show yourself. Show yourself! Man up. Take it like a spice. Dude, for real? I'm so disappointed if this is a true story. Sorry guys, bear with me while I literally unload my entire spice cabinet looking for freaking turmeric, just so it'll be yellow. I'm about to say hell with the yellow, honest. Oh, when you have too many spices and no organization. Okay, just kidding. Apparently we are not going to make yellow rice. This shit. I don't use enough turmeric to be out of it. Whatever. My bad, y'all. Sorry that took extra time there. So, I'm gonna add some chicken bouillon to this because we would cook this with chicken stock. That's where the flavor comes from. The color yellow comes from the turmeric. It'll still be vaguely yellow, but not yellow. Unfortunately, sorry. I know that's a bit disappointing. Why am I using using this giant burner for this tiny ass pan? Duh. Here. Let's just do some shuffling. Let's use that giant ass burner for the giant ass pot, and then settle that one down to just one, and then poof, we're ready to go. I'm trying to think. I don't think we have anything in the garden that makes anything yellow either. I could dye it like kind of orange with paprika without adding a lot of flavor, if we want to do that. Okay, now I'm on a mad hunt for that right there. Give me just a sec, Chad. I'll get caught up. I got hung up looking for... And look at this. Sitting upside down. I physically pulled it out of the fucking cabinet. Whatever. Found it. So now we'll have yellow rice. And dash of turmeric. I'm also going to do just a little bit of onion powder because I debated. The reason I'm doing onion powder is because I hesitated and I thought about it. I was like, you know, you could toast this rice up in the beginning like a risotto, and you could get it going that way, or you could do it this way. I opted for this way. So if this doesn't work, then next time we'll do it the other way. And if you don't know what I mean by like risotto, it just means put some oil in the pan and toast it up with some of the spices and the oil, the rice, that is. Like almost saute it. And as soon as the rice starts to get any color to it, then that's when you start cooking it and boiling it. I thought we'd go this way just because this way allows us to really rinse the starch out of the rice. Do I keep saying pasta and I mean to keep saying rice? If I am, just substitute the word rice in there for me being an idiot. But anyway, this allowed me to wash all the starch out of the rice, and the toasting way wouldn't do that, but I'm in with trying it if this way doesn't come out great. All right, let's check chat. Let's see. Steroids are rough. Delivered naloxone to your local bar. Also, how is the baby? Baby's great. Baby's getting big. Looking good. Patience is gold when cooking. Exactly. Especially smoking foods. True. Alright, that one's back up to too high of a boil now. Yeah, you could totally. So saison, yeah, you could totally do that. Darth, absolutely, 100%. Vi, what's going on? Welcome in. You're joining multiplayer Minecraft? Right on. I don't know anything about Minecraft. I got nothing for you. I know that it's blocks. Blocks on blocks. And that they build a lot of really cool shit in it. It's just something that was past my time. It was, yeah. I was too old for Minecraft. Or so I thought. Whenever I saw that blocky game being advertised, I was like, nah, pass. Also, Vi, I don't remember if I just said it in my head or if I said it out loud. Welcome. I keep forgetting the camera's behind me now. We're just simmering beans and rice at this point, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Set timer for 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to get adjusted to that because I put a different main camera over here, and I'm so used to have to turn around to talk to chat that I keep